سلام دوستان، به گیم یونایتد خوش اومدید. بریم ادامه هارت رو بازی کنیم. اما سومین آرزوی اولگیرد، پارت قبل سومین آرزوش هم انجام دادیم. خیلی طول کشید ولی در نهایت انجام شد. خب بعد انجام شد و آمده ایم که بریم بهش بگیم که آقا آرزوهاتو برآورده کردیم و که از این چی میگن قرار دادم بیایم بیرون. فست ترافل پوینت نیست؟ اون کجا هست فست ترافل پوینت؟ این بغل. خب میریم کاروانسرا اولگیرد رو ببینیم. درسته جای اشتباهی اومدیم ولی فصل نکنیم، مستقیم بریم کاروانسرا. چه خبر اینجا؟
2 pints and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draft.
Geralt, over here.
Oi, waiter looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Hey now, don't make me beg. My treat.
What? چی شد؟
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find
آدم
time
عجیبیه ولی.
irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
بذار بپرسیم ازش ببینیم کیاخ. من نمیدونم.
Who are you really?
یعنی چی آخه؟
Gauntero Dim, also known.
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That they oft desire unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt, you don't. This one time I shall spare you and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
داشتم به دیالوگاش نگاه میکردم، خیلی عجیبه. میگه که اسم واقعی من رو فهمیدن یا مردن یا سرنوشت بدتری دچار شدن. فکر کنم این همون نمیدونم شیطان خودمون باشه دیگه، نمیدونم شایدم نباشه. چون میگه یا مردن یا سرنوشت بدتری دچار شدن، حتما چیزای شبیه شیطان خودمون. خیلی عجیبه. ببینیم این برای چی اینجاست.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared." End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand.
خیلی عجیبه.
That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
هی یا خدا.
What the devil?
خدا.
Why is there a fly in my suit? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
سریع
I'm a
خیلی
witcher.
سریع.
Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my suit?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple. Got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there! Your friend, the medic, she were here. Asked that you look in on her.
Thanks.
شانی؟ باید برم پیشش؟
My valor stands on 3
پیش شانی
pillars. Good food.
حرف بزنه با ما کاری داره.
Blind drunk he was.
برویم
Maybe
پیش
he
شانی.
fainted.
چقدرم لگ میزنه. خونش همین نزدیکی هست دیگه فکر کنم. آره همینجاست. بروید کنار. بذار ببینیم چی کار داره با ما.
Shani?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but...
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
بذار یکم سر صحبت رو وا کنیم اول.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
متوجه.
I understand. Any chance we'll see each other again?
Someday, I'm sure.
خب
So, learn anything
سر
about
اصل
Olgierd?
مطلب.
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the academy, an assistant to Professor Premathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everick met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
خب بریم
Need to
ببینیمش.
talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me, you know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
خب بریم. بفرمایید اول خانم.
So how are things at the academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
بله. فقط اگر کم سریعتر بدویم. خب بریم ببینیم چی کار میتونیم بکنیم.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno?
Eh?
Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd
Yeah,
rather not
it's
get
cheerful.
sacked from the
You
captain on
should.
this account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
خب الان من باید برم کجا؟ ای بابا. خب برم کنار رودخانه.
Know what they say about you, lad?
میپرم تو آب. برویم. براونر مثل همیشه. اونها رو بکشیم. بکشیم. ای بابا. ای. بابا. چیکار میکنی مثلا؟ اوضاع اونقدر بده که نمیتونم چند تا پیرامون بکشم. چرا آخه؟ این از این اینم از این مردن. خب الان چیکار کنیم؟
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
خب فکر کنم باید اینا رو یه جوری بله باید بکشیمشون. وین همجوری کرده چه باحاله. صداش چه باحاله. ولی خیلی ریجنریت نمیکنه. اونجوری که کرتیکر ریجنریت میشد این من اونجوری ریجنریت نمیکنه. چی داشت؟ اینم از این. اینجا کسی نباشه. خوشبختانه نیست کسی.
Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open maybe.
نمیدونم بذار بریم ببینیم. دوباره نردبان. از اینجا باید برم بالا. بالکن. چه کار کنیم؟ پارت. ای وای خونه ترکید. خب کجا برویم؟ از اینجا بریم طبقه پایینه.
Franco, is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot and take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock?
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out! I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no! Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
چه شیطانی؟
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please, you know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah.
خونه وضعش خیلی بده.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends, but that's beyond my control.
خب ببینیم که جریان چیه کلا.
Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, The library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims. He thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
بذاریم با جزئیات بریم جلو. احساس میکنم یکم باید با جزئیات بریم جلو.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
Told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but
قشنگ یعنی واقعا شیطانه این کار برای خودش رسن.
Said he was honored I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
خیلی جالب شد. خب.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. Have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dim, a meeting at a crossroads, a wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
یعنی چی شده؟ ولادیمیر
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. O'Dim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
آره تعریف کرد داستانشو چجوری مرد.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of O'Dim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. O'Dim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating Odin at his own game.
Meaning?
Odin wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
یعنی میگه که من یه نتیجه رسیدم. من فکر کردم اولگیرد آدم خیلی بدیه که مثلا آیریس این کارا رو کرده، ولی اتفاقا اولگیرد هیچ کاری نکرده. گانتروین بوده که اولگیرد رو تغییر داده و انقدر بد شده اولگیرد. در واقع من تا حالا فکر کردم اولگیرد آدم بده. در نهایت به این نتیجه میرسیم که گانتروین خیلی آدم بدیه، خود اولگیرد نبوده آدم بده. ببینین مارکه چجوری از پاک میشه.
No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
خب خیلی کمک کرد. مرسی.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Ah, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
وای گردن شکست. اینم فکر کنم کار گانترودین بود. لعنت بهت. خیلی چرت شد. مرد بدبخت بیچاره. بذارید من کتاب اونجا باز کنم اگه شما خواستید بخونید. خب برویم. فکر کنم دیگه، یعنی احساس میکنم آخرای بازی باشه جوری که معلومه. نمردم. جالبه. خب از کجا باید بریم بیرون؟ این در میشه نه نمیشه. از کجا باید بریم بیرون پس؟ اینجا برویم که این بازی رو تموم کنیم. خب دقیقا من باید کدوم طرف برم؟ چه خب قایقم اینجا گذاشتم. میتونم فصل رو بکنم اونجا یا نه؟ نه نمیتونم. خب باید با قایق بریم انگار همینطوری. خب نکنم نیازی به روچ باشه. با پای پیاده میرم. ای خدا، خدایی کریپی شد. بکن با خود شیطان بجنگی. خیلی وحشتناک. بالا. یه مادی زده بودم به تازگی ها که یکم موشنای حالا ویچر رو یکم تغییر میداد گیمشو، موشناش یکم واقعی تر میکرد. اینجا باید برم به خاطر همون وقتی میپرم یه دوربینه انگار سینک نمیشه با اون پریدنه، خاطر همین دوربین میمونه عقب، خودش میره جلو، یه راه دوربین میمونه عقب. خب رسیدیم.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
فرق نداره که حالا.
Place like any other. Could easily have met somewhere else.
Yet we've met here. And something tells me that's not purely coincidental. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
Hey. خیلی تو رو دوست داشت انصافا. خیلی دوستش داشت. باید این کنترلینگ رو بکشیم که راحت‌تر بشه. هر دوتاشون.
Think she loved you. Meant this as a token of that love.
She loved me. After all that's passed. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
چی؟ قلبش گرفت فکر کنم. رگ‌های کرونیش گرفت. الان سکته میکنه.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
What the hell?
So glad to see everyone's made it. How do you feel, Von Everett? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Or dim? What do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes and...
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
چی؟ Holy shit. عجب عوضی این شدیم.
No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Horse. You cheated me.
I never cheat.
بدبخت شدیم. کمکش میکنم.
Wait.
کمکش میکنم.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No.
ولی سگه گفت که جلوی گانترودیم
I lose, you take mine and Ulgeard's. If I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. But we shall do this my way.
قشنگ به چخ رفتیم. ولی
What's happening?
You wish to play, so let us play. I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
معما مثل اون ارباب حلقه ها بود. گالم بود.
Then we'll all three go for
مثل
a
اون میخوای
wild ride. It's
بازی
what
کنیم.
you
یعنی
proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
بگو ببینیم چی
To
است.
all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin.
چی؟ چی میگه؟
Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me, what am I?
خب از اولاش چیز خیلی خاصی دستگیرم نشد. آخراش میگه که وقتی تو بخندی منم میخندم، تو گریه کنی منم گریه میکنم، تو بخوابی منم میخوابم، بچه ها منو میبینن میخندن، ریش سفیدا منو میبینن ناراحت میشن، دخترها منو میبینن ذوق میکنن. یه نظریه هایی دارم در موردش ولی نمیدونم درسته یا نه. بذار ببینیم که چی میشه. خب
You're going down.
We shall see, my friend. You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out.
یعنی پیدا
Ready?
چی؟
Let's begin.
خدا.
What is this place?
You like it?
یا
Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
من چی کار کنم الان؟
What? Lost your nerve?
میتونم با اینه بجنگم. تلس فکر کنم اینجوری. اوه. بای. اینجا یه پل هست. من از اینجا بتونم برم. کجا دارم میرم اصلا؟ خودت کمک کن. اینجا خیلی جاش بده.
Don't leave me here. Help me.
شانی؟ یا چی کار میکنه؟
Help! Geralt, save me.
دیگه خیلی کلیپی شد.
Shut
بابا آدم
Hang on, I'm coming.
وحشتناکیه. الکی عوضی.
I can't believe you fell for that.
لعنت بهت. من باید کجا برم الان؟ اینا همشون بستن این راه، فقط این راه خونه است دیدونه.
Oh, awful. You're doing terribly. Always give up.
نمیتونم با
As
اینو
I
بجنگم.
see it, you will never find me. Never.
ای بابا. برم این تو؟ میریم این تو. همه اینجا رو بگردم ببینم چیزی نمیبینم که آخه خیلی تاریکه. چیزی باید بکنم از اینجا، یعنی زنی که میدونه. بذار اینو بخونیم. من اینو حالا بالا پایین میکشم، خودم هم میخونم ببینم چیه جریانش. چیز خاصی نگفت، کمکی نکرد. بکنم اینا هم حواس پرت کنیه، جای دیگه نیست. ما طبقه پایین.
Mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
آینه. راست میگه.
Calm down. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
ای بابا عجب عوضیه. این آینه است.
So you say, yet I wait and wait and nothing.
باید یکم فکر کنیم. اینجا یه آینه دیگه هست. ای بابا اینجا هم یه آینه دیگه هست. این که نمیشه رفت اینجا. بذار یکم فکر کنیم. سگا گربه یه چیزایی بهم گفتن، یادتونه تو پارت قبل گفتن که دنبال مرد آینه توی شیشه‌ای که آینه‌ای که نمیشه شکست بگردین، که دقیقا کجا میشه نمیدونم، هیچ نظری ندارم. آینه‌ای که نمیشه شکست کجا میشه؟ روزامون خیلی بده. یکی چیزی نیست. نه نیست. بذار برم طبقه بالا. شاید اینجا چیزی پیدا کردم. آینه. ای بابا.
Gotta be some mirror here you won't shatter.
اینجا که شکست.
Wonder how you'll shatter a sheet of water.
راست میگه. راست میگه.
There was water here once. Maybe there's a way to bring it back.
چه فکر بکری.
Rushing water behind this wall. Break down the wall and the water will rush through here.
چه فکر بکری واقعا. همین راهش. پارت. نابغه ای تو گرالت، نابغه ای. یا خدا این دیگه چیه؟
Be gone. You've lost.
پدر سگی بمیر.
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real.
درست شده شنی.
So, Have at it.
بس درست شد.
Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign.
نشونمونم رفته. چرا اسم میگه؟ بذار اینم بپرسم دیگه.
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern, no care for anyone, not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect. I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored. And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
کشتمش دیگه وزیرو.
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through in doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe.
هممون راحت شدیم از دستش.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mira took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
Not true. Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much
سرنوشت وحشتناکی انصافا ولی خوب شد که کشتیمش شکستش دادیم.
Yet all it feels is grief, sadness and defeat. My life is a ruin.
بذار یکم بهش انگیزه بدیم حتی
You've handled tougher situations.
موقعیت در بیاد.
Got a company of faithful comrades waiting. Got a home, your fortune.
No. I cannot live as I did before.
So what'll you do?
I don't know. But one thing's clear. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly, this time.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
Shamshir?
Can't accept this.
You can, and must. This sabre's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it remained at my side. Means a great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you.
Ow.
Sorry.
درد. خون میاد از دستش. یعنی برگشته احساساتش. بابا مرسی نشتی. شمشیرش خیلی باحال.
I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
خب اینم از DLC قلب‌های سنگ خیلی DLC باحالی بود انصافا، خیلی باحال تموم شد، داستانش خیلی باحال بود و خیلی کیف کردیم. امیدوارم که به شما هم این DLC چسبیده باشه در واقع و حال کرده باشیم باهاش. همینجا میخوام که تموم کنم این پارت آخر رو در واقع. حتما با اون یکی DLC هم در واقع دوباره میام کنار شما و همین دیگه. مرسی که تا اینجا من رو همراهی کردیم و منتظر DLC بعدی هم باشید، DLC خون و شراب لدن واین. همین، عیدتون مبارک و خدا نگهدار.